I have some super exciting news. So I've been working so hard. It's actually been since last January to get back into school. I've got everything like financially figured out and everything as far as my standing with the school because I have been gone for so long. I was going to do like a whole day in the life and start this morning, but it was a heck of a morning. Jackson knocked over his cereal bowl and it shattered everywhere, so we had to clean that up. And the whole morning's just been kind of crazy. So anyway, I'm getting ready to do that, and I also need to go get my car fixed. So, yep. I will try to do my best recording our day. So, this is how it's done. You do the sloppy joe on the toasted buttered buns, pile of Doritos, and fake American cheese. Ching! Ching, ching! I just studied for the math placement test forever. My head hurts. And I talked to the people up at my campus, and they said that they don't have math 1010 anymore. It's 0995 and then 1050. And I need to go test and make sure that I can even get into 0995, because the last time that I took any type of math class that I finished was in 2013. So it's been so long that I definitely have to take the test again. So I'm on my way to go take it. It's 12:30, so I'm dropping my car off at Hyundai, and my sister's meeting me there to give me a ride. Hey! Really don't like Hyundai. Thumbs down report for them. Oh. Business and auto body. Get you a cold pop. I love that video. Went up in the house to get me a cold pop. I thought somebody was barbecuing. Oh, look. They have discount ones. Because I was going to go, I'm going tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Christina. So I just got done with the math tests. And the first one, I did the college algebra, and I scored really low. So I didn't get the 1050, like into 1050. So then he had me do a second test, and I scored into math 1010, but they've recalled it 995 now or something like that, because they like to change stuff up. But that's good. That's a good thing that I got into that, because then I don't have to backtrack and take the class that I did years ago. So it's a good score, but the guy's telling me that he'll help me for free if I come in and just do one-on-one. So I'm debating whether or not to do that, and then I could possibly test into 1050, or if it's just going to be a waste of time to go in and meet with him and study a bunch and I'm still not going to pass the test anyway. Where are we going?
Going to get something to eat.
Oh, we're going to get food. Where are we going? No idea. No idea where we're going.
Comment where we should go. Just kidding.
I'm freaking seriously so frustrated with Hyundai. They called and said, oh, the part you got was cheap. But the guy, I can't understand him at all. He says the part you got was cheap and you don't need to replace it because I replaced the bulbs, and the bulbs, they work or whatever, but I had them replaced at Walmart and it didn't work. So I was like, okay, so can I come get my car? He's like, oh, you want me to replace the bulb? Then give me 20 more minutes. Like 20 more minutes? People, I've been to Hyundai like 3 times in a row. O'Reilly made me buy a part I didn't even need. Walmart probably lied to me and said they fixed them, but then O'Reilly said the bulbs were fine. I just, you know, I'm done with cars. It's because I'm a blonde and I'm a girl and I don't know anything about cars. So then people think that they could just freaking mess around with me, screw me over, make me buy all this crap I don't need and do all this stuff, go get blinker fluid and all this stupid stuff I've been messed with my whole life. I'm so sick of cars. So sick of cars. I've never known her to eat pepper before. I guess there's always a time and place for new things. Alright, I had to wait a minute to like calm down so I didn't like freak out in my video. But I had my sister take me back to Hyundai, and they're like, okay, it'll be $30. Like, you didn't need that part you bought at O'Reilly. Because, like, let me just tell you guys something. My brake lights are apparently out. And I had a cop pull up next to me. He followed me for like 20 minutes, pulled up next to me, and he's all, so I rolled down my window, and he's like, your brake lights are out. And I was like, oh, why? And he's like, I don't know why, but you need to get them fixed. I almost rear-ended you. So I was like, oh, okay, thanks. Like, it was cool. Like, he didn't pull me over or anything. And so I take it into Walmart to get an oil change, and I'm like, yeah, I need the brake lights fixed. So I paid for it, and they fixed them. And I'm pulling out, and my sister was behind me, and she's like, no, they're not working. So I went to O'Reilly Auto Parts, and they're like, yeah, the bulbs are fine. It's that you need this little piece. So we just need to order it. So they ordered it. Comes in, I go pick it up, and they're like, yeah, we can't put it in for you, though. We're not allowed to put it in for you. So I'm like, what the heck? And I was like, so what am I supposed to do? And they're like, yeah, just YouTube it or something. So I YouTubed it, and on YouTube it says that it's under where my pedals are. And there's no part like that on my car, but I did like the 2011 Hyundai Sonata, that's what I drive. So I was like, okay, like what in the freaking heck? What is this lady doing? I'm so irritated. Called Hyundai, and I was like, yeah, I need this part put in, yada yada. And she's like, okay, yeah, it should only take like 10 minutes. I'm like, okay, cool. So I didn't have to get my kid till 5:30. So I take it in, like, yeah, it's gonna be like an hour to 2 hours. I'm like, well, I don't have that much time. So like, okay, come back in tomorrow. So I went back the next morning, and they're like, oh, we have like 5 cars ahead of you, and you know, whatever, like, it would be better if you just came back the next day. So I go back the next day, and they're like, do you have an appointment? And I'm like, no, they just told me to come in. And like, oh, well, let's make you an appointment because we're booked today. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I made an appointment. It was today at 1. Take it in. Then he charges me for the lights. He's like, yeah, we fixed it, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, okay, can I check it before I leave? So I go back and look, and he presses on the brakes, and it's not working. I'm like, it's not working. Like, oh, it was working like 2 seconds ago. I'm like, okay, well, it's not working. So he looks, he's like, oh, it's the wiring. He's like, I'll just tape it, and we'll see if it works. I'm like, you tape it? And he tapes it and kept cutting in and out, and I'm like, no, I need, like, the wiring fixed or whatever. It's like, oh, well, we're gonna have to order the part, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, what if I, like, get rear-ended or something? Like, I will sue them. And I ended up, like, kind of throwing a little bit of a... I wasn't that nice. I was not that nice. Needless to say, they put some electrical tape on it. It's still not working. It's burning out the new bulbs I just bought from them. Like, I don't want to pay for these bulbs and then pay for this other part. And like, well, the bulbs are warranted, so we'll just give you new bulbs when you come back in. I'm just at Jackson's school. There's a bunch of kids out, but it's a minute before they get out, so he should be here in a minute. And then I have to take him to group, and then I'm picking up Bryn. Today's Bryn's mom's birthday, and she asked me if she could have a sleepover tonight, and yeah, so that's that. Yo! How was your day?
Five to 2.
What is that?
I was supposed to get 5 points, but I had 2.
You got 2? Well, good job on getting 2.
Straight face.
That's better than a frowny. You're stepping it up. Can you put your seatbelt on?
Can I have a little bit today?
Yeah, can you put your seatbelt on?
Yeah.
Hey, just dropped Jackson off at his group. It's 3:48. He doesn't have to be picked up till 5:30, so I'm gonna go take Mr. Bent on a little walk real quick. Where are we going? Where are we going? Up here? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go for a big walk today. Get out all your energy. Poor boy's been in the house while Mama's been out, huh? Huh. Good heck. If people could quit texting me, that would be great. Bentley? No. Come on. We're not doing this again. It is so chilly outside. I have to wear like a big jacket because it's so cold. He doesn't even let me get his leash off. Can you get your leash off? He's like, I need the water. Whew. That was a good walk. It's just getting so cold. It's going to be rough come winter time out in the snow. I've already had to go out with him in the rain and wind, and man, that was not fun. 10 pounds of bones, guys. 10 pounds. That's the way to do it. Good boy. Lay. Lay. All the way. Okay, sit. Okay, watch me. Oh my gosh, look at that drool. Oh my gosh. Oh, so gross. Yummy. Yummy, Bentley. So Jackson's last football game was supposed to be last night, but it was raining so hard they canceled it, so it's next week. And he isn't too thrilled about football. He really doesn't like it. He's still just totally obsessed with soccer. doesn't like football, and that's fine, but I feel like he doesn't like football because he doesn't really understand how it works and the rules. He's just more familiar with soccer, and all I really do to help him with football is just practice throwing and catching the ball, but there's just so much more to it and so many rules that I don't even understand. I'm out there yelling like, run, 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 but like the ref's blowing the whistle, and I'm like, why is he blowing the whistle? I don't understand. I don't really get football, and I really feel like Jackson would be such a good football player, just the way he's built and just him overall, but it's almost coming to an end, and I think next we're going to try gymnastics or tumbling or a drama class. He wants to do this acting class, but he's also been really interested at this sports center place we have. They offer tumbling and gymnastic classes, and he's never done it, but he's always been interested. And for the winter, obviously I want something indoors, and I looked to see if I could register him for basketball, and there isn't any available in the city that we're in, which kind of sucks because basketball would be super fun too. So I'm kind of leaning more towards the tumbling or gymnastics just to kind of get him out and moving. With it being winter, he won't be outside as much with all the snow. And he does really want to do the acting thing, and I was thinking about doing both of them, but I don't want to be overloaded. I feel like we've been so overloaded with activities every single day that it would be super nice to kind of like chill and just have one activity, but I will keep you guys posted.
But if you get under 13 stars, you get a pencil. The pencil is better than a glow stick.
You think?
Uh-huh.
Well, good thing you weren't too good and didn't get the glow stick, huh?
I mean, well, yeah, I didn't get a glow stick. I got a pencil.
Yeah.
Because I had 11 points, and you had to get 13 points.
But you'd rather have the pencil.
Uh-huh.
Can you put your seatbelt on?
Yeah. Guess why?
Why?
I knew this would work. I was like, I put my head down, I put my hand on my face, and I was just like, oh, wow. And then the teachers, I keep on starting, and the teachers thought about it, and they're like, they did pretty good. Let's give them the pencil. But I'm pretty sure you had to get like 20 stars for a pencil.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure.
Should we go get Bryn? Love you.
Love you too.
I'm trying to go get Bryn from her friends, and it just had me go like way up there. It just had me do like 5 circles around this place and go back this way, and it had me go all the way south, and now I'm over here, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I think now I am. Now it's saying it's up here on my left, but I was like, literally, I thought it was just messing with me for the heck of it. Like, oh, we're just going to have Melissa do some little loop-de-loops today. We're going to get Bryn and then take her to her grandma's to get her clothes to stay the night. 224 is right up here. Okay, I think we found it.
We're at Bryn's house.
We're at Bryn's house.
Bye, guys.
You guys are mean.
We're playing. Randy knows where to go.
You got it, Ben.